Is horse riding hard to learn? Hi, I'm Casey from Sparkles, Rainbows, and Unicorns, which is my educational equestrian YouTube channel and blog. Right now I'm doing a Q&A series answering questions by beginner riders who are just starting out. If you like my videos and you want to see more, you want to see this face, then you know what to do, and I thank you very much for helping me grow my channel. Today's question is horse riding hard to learn? Yes. Horseback riding is hard to learn. When I first started riding, I remember seeing people do the posting trot and thinking, wow, that looks really easy. And then when I tried to do the posting trot, I was all out of sync with the horse. Mostly I was doing the up and then double bounce. So I was like up, bounce, bounce, up, bounce, bounce. And I just looked like a mess. And I felt like a mess, and it was just, yeah. Every rider is different. Some riders learn faster than others, but it took me a good 3 years before I started learning the canter, because I was not a natural. No, I was not. Definitely not a natural. So there are people that are just more naturally athletic and coordinated and balanced, and they tend to catch on and learn and improve faster. Riding is still a challenge for them, but it's easier for them. The difficulty of riding also depends on what you're working on. If you're learning how to steer a horse at the walk, it's going to be a heck of a lot easier than learning how to steer at the trot and keeping your balance. There are many factors that you need to take into consideration when it comes to the difficulty of riding. The horses are not robots. They're not machines. They are animals with a mind of their own thoughts, their own desires. Sometimes that doesn't align with your desires. So you need to learn how to work with them on their good days and their bad days. Sometimes they get confused. They don't know what you're asking them. You're giving them a signal to stop, and at the same time you're giving them a signal to go forward, and they're like, I don't know what the heck you want. I don't know. You gotta learn to be clear with your communication. You gotta learn how to balance when the horse is in motion and the motion's just making you bounce all over the place. You need to learn the correct placement of aids and at the same time keeping your balance. And while you're doing all this, you need to also not hinder or interfere with the horse's movement. There's a lot involved with riding, and when you go from horse to horse, the horse is going to feel different at each of the gaits. The horse is going to respond slightly different to each of the signals and aids that you're giving to them. You have to learn to not only ride in general, all that comes with that, but you have to learn how to adjust yourself depending on the horse that you're riding and kind of figure out each individual horse. Riding is not easy unless you're having a pony ride and you're being led around and you're just sitting there, in which case that's not really riding, that's more being a passenger is what most people call it. If you want more information on this topic, I actually wrote a blog post, Is Riding Easy? I think. But anyway, I'm going to put the link down in the description box below and you can go check that out. Now, if you have any questions, you're a beginner equestrian and you want some questions answered, put it down in the comments and you might find your question being answered in one of these videos. I really appreciate you watching. It was a lot of fun, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
Can't be afraid to leave this out.